Can I say it? Look at that, that's 1 damage! That's a lot of damage! Look at that, that's 1 damage! Oh, I guess it's starting to get a meme now, right now. Wow, look at that thing not doing anything. Holy Jesus. Okay, let's just let it explode. Gianna, you suck. Can we stop doing that, please? Thank you. Look at that, that was 1 damage! Wow, are we really gonna lose right now, almost? Nope! Look at that, that's 1 damage! Oh. I might get outsped here. Or not. Do this. Hit that. Push back, please. I have to kill it, otherwise it would do hella damage on my ass. Rockerino, Deatharino. Yo, what's up, guys? Another Siege video. Well, you already saw 2 clips, but thing is, I was preparing for SWC, which was like last weekend, so this is actually the Siege of last Friday. And therefore I couldn't really live record it. That's the issue with Siege in general. Like, it's difficult to stream Siege because you cannot just hit like 10 hits in a row. It's mostly not that beneficial. So therefore making a video like this for it is a lot easier. Also, this team, you know how it works, man. You know how it works. We can speed this up. That's also what you cannot do on stream. You cannot speed it up like this. Well, actually, this got kind of close. It's actually losing here. That's fun as taking a few extra turns. Can we still win this though? Few extra turns. A bit too many extra turns. Yikes. Thing is, gotta steal some HP. Still does steal quite some. Having some freezes or something would be nice. Having them not proc would also be nice. Can we still win though? Okay, now it's fighting the counter. And we get armor broken on 100% rest, which is not too good. And that thing hella procs my ass. Can we still win though? This is so close. Wait, do I actually lose with this team? I get 2 times armor broken and hella procced on. So yeah, this team apparently can't lose. Can't lose. Doesn't happen too often though. And then you fight the team again. With a team, everyone is actually like, oh, it's so inconsistent. It's like, dude, look at all of my... I should make a compilation of this team just annihilating every team I use it against, man. Even Molly's, everything. It's just, man, this team is so OP the moment you ruin it good. It's crazy. Finding a little bit of Fuki, but Fuki without immunity is pretty bombable. Most cases, pretty much all cases. So... issue would be if they both start hitting the Dover, but the Dover is actually semi-tanky. If you land enough bombs, we're landing, well, 5 bombs. Should be enough, should be enough. Or is it? Or is it? Well, Dover S3 is also really good, so it actually helps out. 25k is easy. 25k there, 24k there. And then cleaning that up with a heal block from the Sion actually shouldn't be too difficult, right? Shark attack also does decent damage, but in the end, this is pretty safe. If that thing would have procced into an S2, could have been a little bit an issue, but I think most cases this is pretty safe. This, however, is a little bit more tricky, but I expect to outspeed, put on the glancing debuff. There is an option that he would do enough damage and then a proc and a critter from that on the Libli as well. Then it could have been pretty tricky. But in this case, it is pretty fine. Hidden aim, procs into the hidden aim, instantly gets a turn. Also, procs out gets a turn, can kill. We do kill, then it's nice. Probably on the right, also insta kills. Yes, sir. And then this is a easy cleanup again. Moment I actually land an armor break, which we do. And then he should die. Works out pretty well. Another relatively typical team, which also hit with a typical team. And, well, actually that team is not that typical. Normally this team does have Savannah, but apparently this thing can also hella proc on your ass. And it does armor break on the S2 rather than the S3. However, I don't feel like it's too good into a Rika. And as long as your Sean is tanky enough, you just make like a really low HP Sean, triple HP, some defense, subs, everything. It's just seriously easy. Just Halati away. Like even if one dies, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Okay, we're actually getting into close range of getting killed. But 9 out of 10, this is pretty fine. I should have S2'd there, but whatever. So, okay, this team is a little bit more tricky, but you kind of expect Hans to be on 100% egg. Or no, not 100% egg, 100% crit rate. And I expect the other two units to move before Han and therefore hit the Miho, which in most cases will get there for the armor break, and then everything starts hitting on that and has the most chance of surviving. Also, their team doesn't have any form of sustain or anything. And my Praha does quite a lot of damage on multi-hits. Then I have the Lulu to give some immunity. And it shouldn't be too difficult. Is this a little bit tricky? Yeah, this is a little bit tricky, but I feel like it's also pretty doable. Maybe a survive unit on the slot of Lulu would be better, but you kind of need the double water to do this kind of thing. Then another match, the Sierra Rogue, but in this combination with Cadiz Nats. Well, the thing is, actually, Eladria can die. I only need the other two units. This is actually a Karnal on speed, crit damage, HP. And it does a lot of damage. This Karnal, Karnal is so retarded much damage. Look at that, 15k S1. 15k S1 from a stupid Karnal. But also just look at this damage. Like just 4k on critters. Man, Karnal on crit damage does so much damage. And in this case, you don't need it like full HP. And then a team I haven't used in quite a while, but it's the same thing that I hit before. And in this case, I did not expect that one to hit that, to be honest. I did not expect a full HP water unit armor broken that the Karnal would, or not the Karnal, the Karkana would actually focus on it. So that was a little bit lucky on my side that the Han didn't use S3 because I would have hella died. But in the end, we are still in the Gucci, luckily enough. So yeah, that's it for this siege. I don't have the ending thing of our siege. We have some issues with our sieges right now because we always fight like one good guild or we actually fight two good guilds at the same time. Last season we were top 4 and we got top 4 going into the tournament. This season, that season also we didn't play any of the good guilds pretty much. This season we are getting like all good guilds. So we actually have to fight to make it to the tournament, to make it to the top 20. So we'll see. We got 2 sieges left. We'll see how that goes.